Hello everyone and welcome to General Motors Annual Shareholders Meeting. General Motors is one of the leading automobile manufacturers and producers in the world. Our key competitors are Chrysler and Ford, and upcoming is Toyota and Honda. Moving on to key outcomes for 2021, GM was the leading seller of light vehicles in the United States, and they reached record sales in China. Throughout the year, with our EV production ramping up due to laws and regulations throughout the United States, we've started receiving patents for our EV products. Along with the patents, GM also reinstated its dividend payments throughout the year. As of Q3 in September, we reinstated our dividend payments. It's not the same high 30-cent payments, 30 to 40-cent payments that it used to be, but it's back at 9. We have to start from the ground up, build our way back up to those 30 to 40-cent payments. Some of the notable 3-year trends over the past 3 years, our revenues have gone down 7%. That's going through COVID. They used to be high in 2019 before COVID started. 2020 hit, they dropped really low. 2021, we're starting to see it rise back up. You can see the same with our expenses. Those two are tied together. Then our current assets, we actually raised almost 9.5%, while our current liabilities have decreased over the past 3 years. This will lead to more profits. And then the bottom, total debt, which has stayed the same over the past 2 years, but it's gone up $6 billion since 2019, while our total common stock has skyrocketed a little over 43%. Moving on to our year-end projections, our stock price is projected to go up throughout the end of this year and the course of the next year. This year, our stock price plummeted almost 65%, and we expect the market to even out, become more stable, and slowly build. For year-end earnings, we also expect these numbers to be on the rise. Currently, we're still coming out of COVID a little bit. Supply chain's a little short. Demand's still skyrocketed, but the supply is just not there to meet that. Next year, we should have the chip shortage should be fixed. We should have less of a supply issue, and that'll increase revenues. It will increase our expenses as well, but we expect our revenues to increase at a higher rate than our expenses do. Moving on to outside factors, like I said, coming out of COVID, that's a factor that nobody was ready for. The whole market crashed, built back up, now it's crashing again. Nobody can expect that to happen. We do expect, though, in the future that we're prepared for these type of things. Coming straight from COVID, that also affects the supply chain and the shortages. Like I said earlier, nobody was ready for that. The supply chain's starting to pick back up. And the big outside factor that we're ready for but can't really do anything about is laws and regulations. California, by 2035, all new vehicles have to be electric. That's just going to broaden state by state. California's the first to do it, but slowly there's going to be more building on, and then eventually the whole country is going to be electric cars. So we have to prepare to shift production towards electric instead of combustion engines, how it is now.